What's going on, people? You know who it is, your boy Twix, and now there's 6 people, guys. We are back again with some more Hockey Ultimate Team. So guys, today we are facing some guy who's an Oilers fan, I'm guessing, because he's got a pretty, he doesn't have that good of a team. He probably got about the same team that rating wise as me. So I think this is a pretty nice, evenly matched game. So hopefully there's some results here. Alright guys, so today's topic, I know 2 days ago, sorry, I posted the iPad Sega video of my events when my dad got his iPad this weekend. So this is another story that's going to be hooked up towards that kind of. It is also involving the weekend. It's when I got my Subwoofer, my Subwoofer, and it's working now, people. That's all I can say. So I wanted to get one of these for like, oh my god, forever. Like I'm talking like 3, 4, 5 years. I've wanted to get one of these, and then finally I got one, and I think it's worth it. It's a lot of money you have to fork out at the beginning, but I mean once you got it, it's gonna last a long time if you maintain it properly, and hopefully I maintain mine properly. Right now it's set up in my sister's car just because I don't have my license yet, and I just don't want it to collect dust for a month, so why not get some use out of it. But anyways, so I got it on the weekend. There was nothing, no real story to say when I got it. I just went to the Walmart, and they had some really good prices at the Walmart in the United States and Pennsylvania. I got my amp, my sub, the wiring kit, and I'm thinking there's something else I'm missing. Oh, and the enclosure for my subwoofer. I got all those for like 260 bucks, which is a really good price. That's about half price, pretty much. So I was excited about that. So it barely fit in the car. We had our car packed with clothes and shoe boxes, and then these subwoofers took like half the trunk up. All the stuff for the subwoofers took half a trunk up, so I had to pack the back of the car, the trunk, professionally. Very professional, and I ended up managing to get everything in, including our bags, like our clothes, that we brought on the trip. And what else am I thinking? Oh, we got a cheater goal, but so everything fit. We got back, everything's good. I took everything out of the box and started setting up, not like setting it up in the car because I still didn't have a crimper at the time. And then I got a crimper from my neighbor just like 2 days ago. I crimped my connections, and then yesterday after school at 2:30 I decided, you know what, let's start this bad boy. It took me a while. It actually took me about half an hour just to get the battery and the battery tray out, because my sister's car, and it's the same with my car on the Honda Civic, there's 2 grommets you can run your power wire through, which is there's one that's where all your fuses are, and there's one right under your battery. So I decided running under the battery, so I had to get under the battery. But these bolts on my sister's car were fucking, I thought they were gonna crack on me. I heard some cracking, and I was like, I don't want to push it, because if I fuck this up, you're never gonna be able to get the battery tray out again. So I threw some WD-40 on it, let it sit for a little bit, and then I eventually got it out. It took me a while to get out. I poked a hole through the grommet, and I started running everything. My power wire, I ran it through to the back. My power wire was running to the back, and then I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna tuck everything under. So I tucked under the door panels, or like not the actual door panels, but like, you know, where the foot part of the door panel, I guess. I tucked that, ran it all the way to the trunk, and then I was like, all right, that was the easy part. I mean, that took me about 35-40 minutes to do that, just to do everything the way I wanted it. But then that was the easy part. Now what I had left, I thought that was the only hard part, but was I wrong? Actually, maybe it was the hardest part, but I had to then run. There's 3 more cables I have to run. I run a ground cable. I have to run what other cables? Ground cable, RCAs, and a remote turn-on wire. So I get my remote turn-on wire, my RCAs, I run them. I do the same thing as I did, except on the opposite side of the car, and then I have everything plugged in. All right, so I'm like 2.5 hours in. It's about 4:30. My buddy comes, and I'm just finishing up that part right there, and he was waiting for some big bass. and unfortunately it was a disgrace. I have one thing left. I have all the terminals hooked up onto the amplifiers hooked to the subwoofer. Everything's looking good. All I had left was to ground the ground cable. I go to ground it, and I was literally looking for a good 25-30 minutes for somewhere to ground it in the trunk. Couldn't find anywhere. I just grounded it to some random spot, and I figured out that that was a stupid idea, because it was like I grounded it basically to like a washer and a metal screw which was connected to plastic, so it wouldn't work the ground. I figured that out in the morning. It was either the ground or the remote turn-on wire, and I figured out this morning that it was the ground wire, because I decided to just get a self tap-in screw, run that tap-in screw, just drill it into the trunk somewhere and clean the metal off a little bit, and then ground it there. So I grounded it, and then I tried my connections again, and it worked. And I didn't think it was working at first because I didn't have the volume that loud, but once I had it, like this was like 8 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep, whatever. But I got to like 8 or 7:30 in the morning, and then I was looking on the internet because I posted a thread on the Honda Civic forums, Honda Civic forums, and then some guy was telling me stuff to do, and then I guess I just felt like I should go look for a self tap-in screw, tap that bad boy in, and then I grounded it, and I ran the first test. I just did some gain and stuff, and I actually haven't even ran the subwoofer that loud. I only ran it to about a 20. And that's not even like because it's a hatchback, the bass sounds really good in the hatchback. So with the car closed, like with all the doors and the trunk closed, it's actually pretty loud, only at 20. Like it's a good amount of bass, but if you want to have that bass that everybody, like when you're driving down the road, everyone's gonna hear you, you're gonna have to put it like 30, 35, and I don't want to blow my fucking ears out, but I'll try it later because I have to tune my amp properly anyways. So it took a while, guys. It took me about 4 hours. I'll say 3 hours yesterday, and then 1 hour, or half an hour, 45 minutes today to basically to do the whole setup. And then the funny part is, once I get my license and my car is insured, I gotta do the whole process over again. The whole process, I gotta do it again in my car, but at least I know what I'm doing this time. And I'm just trying to think what else. Oh yeah, and also the head unit for my sister's car is complete shit. So the wires are tangled up everywhere. I have no idea what connection was which. So when my car is insured, I'm probably gonna go buy a new head unit, just another Pioneer. So I have Pioneer products throughout, and then it'll be looking good. I think I'll give you guys maybe a little rundown of what's happening. I'll show you guys what it looks like maybe in a couple of days or something like that when I don't have any videos to post, because I haven't played NHL at all this week. I just been so busy this week, applying for jobs and stuff like that. I applied for a job at a golf course, and I might get in. Hopefully I get in. That's like kind of like a dream job for a teenager, for me anyways. You just drive carts around and wash them, throw garbage out. Come on, you get paid $10 an hour to do that. Easy there, easy there. Plus my buddy works there, so I mean, that'd be pretty sick, guys. Anyway, you guys saw a good Hockey Ultimate Team and some good bass talk, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, Facebook, Twitter below, as always, guys. And once again, see ya. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.